Hello everyone, my name is Zhai. Today I'm going to talk about the challenge of applying digital games to the learning of English as second language for primary students in China. Today, I would like to argue that there are positive impacts, if under control, when applying digital games to the learning of English as second language for primary students in China. There are 3 points that I would like to state here. The first point is the positive impacts of digital games in the field of ESL learning. And the second point is the control of the use of digital games for primary students in China. And my last point is the distinction between informal and formal learning environments. Now let's talk about the first point, the positive impacts of digital games in the field of ESL learning. From the literature that I reviewed, I found that there are 3 key positive impacts of digital games. Digital games can increase students' interest, passion, and willingness in the ESL learning. And they can make learning as a game so that students can have fun, especially for the students in the young age, and they can keep a long-term learning from this. And the learning achievement from digital game-based learning is collective and productive, which means it is easier for parents or teachers to know how their kids or students achieve in their learning. Next, let's talk about the control of the use of digital games for primary students in China. As we all know, the primary students are in their young age, so their behaviors must be under control and supervision from the parents and teachers. So I would like to talk about 3 important stakeholders during the control of the use of digital games. Parents should consider the affordances, the risk, and the respect for their kids. At the same time, they should try to increase the acceptance by implementing various learning strategies. And teachers should be familiar with not only the game itself, but also the game designing and the technologies, which might be a weakness of some of our teachers. And teachers should also be responsible of choosing or recommending those productive and receptive digital games for their students. And the game designers should combine the cognition and interest when designing the games and design the interactive and immersive digital games. And last, let's talk about the distinction between informal and formal learning environments. When applying digital games into learning, there are 2 kinds of different learning environments. The first one is the informal learning environment, which is mainly happening at home. So parent-student mode would be the major mode during this. And the key factors are the willingness, the grit, and the study load. The other one is the formal learning environment, which is mainly happening in classrooms. So teacher-student mode would be the major one. And the key factors during this are the curriculum designing, the technologies, and the support from stakeholders. So this is all that I would like to talk about in my presentation. Here are the references for the literature that I reviewed. If you are interested, please have a look. Thank you for listening.